Good evening and welcome to Public Space Sri Lanka. We have in our studio today Mr. Mahinda Deshapriya, Chairman of the Elections Commission, Mr. Nalin Abesekara, President's Counsel, Member of the Elections Commission, and Professor Ratnajeevan Hool, Member of the Elections Commission. The discussion tonight will naturally focus on the elections, since this seems to have come to the forefront of people's consciousness at this particular moment in time. If I may turn to you, Mr. Mahinda Deshapriya, since you have to leave a little early today, what difference does it make that the body that we knew as the Elections Department is now called the Elections Commission? And what are the powers that were there with the department and the enhanced powers that are now with the Elections Commission, and how do you see how do you view the difference now from the time it was a department?
Thank you. And when I was the commissioner or other commissioners, I am the 6th commissioner of the department from 1955 to last year 2015 November 13th. We had the Department of Elections, the sole authority to conduct the elections. Commission of Elections, he handled everything. After the 17th Amendment, early 2001 or 2002, after the introduction 17th Amendment, they stepped the word Election Commission came to the Constitution, but it implemented only after the 19th Amendment last November. When I was there, or the earlier commissioner was there, they took decisions, their own decisions, but with consultation of their additionals or deputy commissioners and the retired officers who were working as consultants those days. But to all other cases, even the court cases, one and only respondent, the Commission of Elections. He has to take the decisions and the answerable also. Now we have 3. We have to take collective decisions and work as the team. Another thing, we have to face the questions and everything as a team. Earlier it is someone can say one-man show, but actually it was not. When I was there, I knew very well other 2 commissioners, Mr. Dayanand Dissanayake and Chandrasula, their time also, they discussed with others. Even when I was the additional commissioner and the deputy commissioner, Mr. Dayanand Dissanayake used to discuss with us, but he decided most of the things to reject the nomination papers and other things. Now I can't do that, because it is 2 commissioners, that is the main thing. And I think always 3 is larger than 1, no? According to even mathematically, so 3 is better than 1. And the next thing, but there are some powers in the new commission, but when I was a commissioner as last year parliamentary election, I had those powers. Those powers means the new powers. What we gained from the 17th, 18th and 19th, the 19th we got that we can stop misuse of the government property, and especially government media and the government officers and the government property, vehicle and others. That is the most important thing. We can take them to the courts, and court can fine them and give some imprisonment also. That is the most thing. Not other powers, such as when Indian Commission has such big powers, we do not have. Some says that we can do everything, but the commissioner, election commission, earlier also election department of election and independent institute, we were not under any ministry, but now it is more independent is there. No one can say that one man is taking decision, because some says one to influence one man is easy, but different persons. No one try to influence me, but it is always raised there. But new powers we don't have, but we are going to propose new amendments to the laws and others in reforms for to conducting the smooth election, free and fair, how to conduct the free and fair election. We want to introduce some laws, especially I think, but all these laws can introduce, we can propose, can introduce, can implement after the decision of the parliament. We are not the lawmakers.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that most people in the country seem to believe that from the time the elections department stopped being a department and became an independent commission, that you have been vested with sweeping powers to hold the elections on time, and that if the politicians backtrack on elections, for you to be able to intervene. You know, there is that expectation in society. How justified is that?
Now, that is there when even when I was the commissioner also, we can did the same way to decide and to ask, don't do that, do that, do that. Those things are still there. But everyone I think you are asking, you are referring this, what is happening in this local government election. Even election commissioner or the election commission doesn't have any power to make any proclamation about the local government election. That is the other thing we can do, because the power is when one man's decision, one man election commissioner's order or circular, it is more weight we can have with this commission power, because all these powers vested to the commissioner, although we had, I couldn't implement those things, because someone can challenge, you are only the commissioner, you are not the commission. But according to the constitution, there was a clause, if there is no commission, commissioner can act as the commission, but some can challenge. But now the commission is there. The election period, if anyone think that we don't have power, they can see what we can do, what we will do. So we are waiting for the election.
That is after an election is declared.
Declared.
But up to the point of declaring the election, really the initiative is not in the hands of the election commission. Is that what you are saying?
Yes. Not any country, I think. But according to the Local Government Act, the election, the period of local government is normally 4 years.
Yes.
Or the minister can extend it to 1 year.
Yeah.
Only 1 year. Earlier when emergency was there, president can extend it. Earlier we had that experience. According to the Local Government Act, commissioner or commission, because now I have to add one thing, the everything, every word of the, where there is a word of commissioner or the department of election were replaced by the election commission according to the 17th, 18th and the 19th amendment. The 19th is in operation. So now there is no department of election, no commission of elections. So we have election commission and officers of the commission, and according to that, local government commissioner must call the election, proclamation, issue the proclamation to have the election before 6 months.
Yeah, according to section 25 of the local government law.
Yeah,
The
local government ordinance.
Elections law, yeah.
Elections ordinance. That was the one and only ordinance we are still operating about the conducting elections. That ordinance, according to that ordinance, but everyone asks there is a court case. I am not going to dealing with the insult to the courts or the interfere with this judgment and anything. But the case is why commissioner didn't call for the elections.
Yes, that's sort
You
of
want to ask that question?
yes, that is direct. I mean, that is the question that is sort of directed straight at you, as the commissioner. How is it that as now the chairman of the commission, how is it that it didn't happen?
At that time there was no commission, no.
Yes.
So I think I have to answer because PC or professor can't answer that question because I was the commissioner. This Election Act Amendment 2012, number 2 of 2012. This is certified in 2012, 15th of November, the Parliament. According to this Act, entire election system, this PR with Manapa, PR with P, was changed and introduced, some may call hybrid system or the mixed system, the first past positive system plus losers PR. So they introduced that, but according to this law will not import without the gazette notification of the Minister of Local Government. But 2013, December of 2012, at that time Honorable Minister of Local Government issued the gazette notification. This law is valid import from 1st of January of 2013. So commissioner couldn't conduct any election under the PR system for the local government election. For that, he must know what are the votes.
Yeah, that's right.
Without vote, we can't conduct the FPP election, no, first past the post. So what happened was, then 2012, in between November, December, Honorable Minister appointed 5-member committee headed by Mr. Jayalath Ravi Disanayaka, former Secretary of Lands, and another 4 gentlemen, a committee to demarcate the votes. That committee handed over their report 2015 August or September, but from 2013 March in Batticaloa district, other than Kathankudi and Erau Nagara Sabha, municipal urban council, no local government election from 2013 March and 2013 from August 2013 August or September, there is no urban council with the representative of the people. Urban council is there, but no people vote as representatives. And from 2014 August or September, there was no people representative in Jaffna municipal. So commissioner couldn't call the proclamation, no, issued the proclamation to call election because he doesn't know, he didn't know what are the votes. Then around 200 or 300 local government institutes in other parts of the island, period is over in 2015 May. But election commissioner couldn't call those proclamation or that. That is not election commissioner's fault. But after that, they extend in about 23 or 25 local governments institute in other parts, especially including Colombo Municipal and other. They extended another period. That is for the extent 2000. Their period is overdue to we had that election 2011, 8th of October. So 2015 October, then they extend 1 month or 2 months. Then that is period also. But at that time, we did not call because at that time commission was appointed November, or the commissioner was there. The problem is after the handing over this nomination, even after the handing of this delimitation committee report, according to the Local Government Act, Minister of Local Government must issue the numbers and the votes and the number of the members of the council by the Gazette.
Yeah.
So without that, commission or the commission can't conduct an election. That is, I think that is not violation due to our independence and other thing. That is the law. We can't change it. But I think in future, the parliamentarians, legislators and the lawmakers will think to change that. This thing must give to the commissioner, election commission's hand.
Yeah, that's right. We'll be taking a short break now. Stay with us, and Mr. Mahinda Deshapriya will leave the program at this stage since he has to go for another engagement, and we will continue the discussion with Professor Ratnajeevan Hool and also with President's Counsel Nalin Abesekara. Be with us.